Do you feel stuck in your feelings after getting betrayed? Do you want to know how to get over the anger after betrayal? Then you're in the right place. I'm going to give you some tools and show you how to get over the pain. There may be nothing more painful than betrayal. Getting betrayed sucks, and it hurts so bad, and it leads to anger. I can tell you this because every day I work with people who have experienced betrayal. I specialize in treating betrayal trauma, and I know what it takes to overcome those feelings that happen after infidelity has happened in your relationship. And one of those feelings is anger, and it's normal to feel angry. Who wouldn't feel angry after you've been hurt and betrayed? So give yourself permission to feel what you feel. But I'm going to show you how to process that anger and work through it so that you don't have to stay stuck there. The first thing that you need to do is actually accept that you are angry. Give yourself permission to be angry. It would be a bad thing if you weren't a little bit angry. That anger is actually there to protect you. It's an instinctual thing. It's speaking to you and saying, whatever happened here is not okay with me. That doesn't work for me. And it's saying, for your mental health, for your well-being, it's not okay for you to be cheated on. And so that anger's there to say, this doesn't work for me. So give yourself permission. Have compassion for yourself that you have this anger. Of course you do. And it's okay that you have it. So accept it and acknowledge that you have it. Next, I want you to express your anger in a healthy way. Get it out, move it through you. If you swallow it, it's gonna come out anyways. You'll take it out on your kids, you'll get ulcers, all kinds of things can happen. So be deliberate with what you do with that anger. Now there's different things that you can do. You can scream into a pillow, you can write things out in a journal. I've even had clients go and find a safe place to break glass and break jars and hit things and punch things, but they're deliberate and they're safe. And what they're doing is just feeling something. Yesterday I was demoing a house and it felt really good because I got the sledgehammer out and took some walls out. It felt great. And as I was doing that, I was trying to allow myself to feel some emotion and use it as a therapeutic experience. So that's just an example of taking your anger and allowing yourself to feel it and moving that energy through you. I just want to reiterate, make sure that you're safe. Anger makes us want to do things, and sometimes those things are violent. And it's okay to do some of those things as long as you're being safe. So go to your local axe throwing company and throw some axes at a board, but do it in a safe way, so that you're expressing yourself and moving those emotions through you and not hurting anybody. The next thing that I tell you to do, you might not like it, because if you're feeling anger right now, I'm going to say this and you're going to cringe a little bit. But what it is try to find some purpose in the pain. Anger is usually a secondary emotion. Usually what's underneath anger is sadness or grief. And so when you're feeling anger, you don't want to look at the purpose of it all. You want to just protect yourself. But there is some opportunity in this pain for growth for you. What is God doing? Why are you going through this? When you can start to look at it through that lens, it's easier to accept what's happened to you, and it starts to pull you out of that state of anger. So you're acknowledging and accepting the anger, you're expressing the anger in a safe way, but you're getting it out and getting it through you. You're finding purpose in the pain. The next step is to do these things over and over again. The process of grief requires some anger, and grief comes back in different ways over and over again. So just because you go through this once doesn't mean that you're going to be over the anger. So allow yourself to practice these things again and again until you start to feel some relief. I have one more important thing to do to overcome the anger, but before I get to it, remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Lastly, remember to rely on others and to reach out for support. One of the best ways to deal with our anger is to get some love. Get some love from our friends, from our family, and from God. And as I'm saying that, you might be thinking, when I'm angry, the last thing I want to do is to reach out and be vulnerable to somebody else. Yet it can be one of the most powerful, important things that you can do. It's okay to vent. It's okay to get validation from others. And it's okay to allow somebody to hold your pain for you. It's healthy to do that. So give yourself permission. You don't have to stay stuck in this anger forever. If you're angry today, that's okay. But you have a choice. You have a choice to stay stuck, play the victim, stay angry for the rest of your life. I've seen people do that, and they start to suffer. Or you have a choice to face the pain, to feel the sadness, to allow yourself to feel what you're feeling and to process through it. And you'll look back on the other end and you'll say, you know what? I felt those things, I stepped into the pain, and now there's purpose in that pain. And I know what that purpose is. So step into it and work through it. If you found this video helpful on anger and betrayal, then you're going to need to watch my other video, How to Know If Your Partner is a Sex Addict. So go check it out.